Okay, what's up, guys? It's your girl, Dedicated Diva, and I am back with part 3 of my series all about virtual assisting. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe for more videos like this. Now, guys, I'm going to be straight up front as I possibly can with you guys. I want to come to you guys real, just as if you were family, and I'm not so critical here on my channel when I'm just trying to get down to the nitty gritty. Basically, I'm very southern, so you guys have to excuse me because I had someone to email me about like, girl, you so country. I know, it's my channel, I can do that. When I work, it's totally different, so stay in your lane, I stay in mine. But on to it. I had someone to email me and they were asking me where can they go to look for, what I said in the video. Basically, you can look down in the description box, and I believe where it say up under the personal website, there's another link and it goes straight to the virtual assisting. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you guys on the screen, and then you guys will be able to go back and not watch if you don't want to. But I want you guys to go to divadedicated.com. Again, that's divadedicated.com. Once you're there, I want you to hover over where it say Dedicated Divas YT and click on Virtual Assisting. Once you do that, every single video that I do here, I have everything written out almost word for word here. And as you see here, it's part 3 of the series here. So everything that you guys hear me say, it will be on this page. Again, you go down in the description box, the second link that's in there, or you go to divadedicated.com, you hover over this and click on virtual assisting. Now, back to everything. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe for more videos like this, and let's get straight into it. And at any time, if you have any comments, any questions, anything that you want to tell me, maybe you may be a virtual assisting or looking to get into it, just share some of your tips and tricks. But I'm just looking, or at the time I was looking to get into virtual assisting and to go into business on my own. And a lot of people don't know what it means to be self-employed, or some people just didn't know that it was a thing, or they don't know how to get into it. And guys, I am very frugal, I will say. Or you can just say it downright cheap when it comes to doing certain things. Certain people think that you have to have this big flashy website and you have to have everything has to be immaculate and everything has to, sorry, screw that. It doesn't have to be. Whether you want to call yourself an entrepreneur, a freelance, or independent contractor, 9 times out of 10, you're going to be self-employed. And I know that scares some people to death, but I'm here to tell you guys, after 3 years, I would say when I was in high school and as I was getting out, I was working for a warehouse. Got so tired of working in a warehouse because that's just something I didn't see myself doing. So I started working from home. But maybe during my first year of working from home, I would say that I was around 20, 21. This is when I had my son. I was working from home. And as you guys know, most companies don't allow background noise. So I had to look for a different way to make money. In the job that I was currently working for then, or I would say the position that I held, I was an independent contractor anyway. And after the first year of doing taxes and different things like that on my own, I just thought like I could do this on my own. Now, again, if you guys are scared of the tax aspect of anything, always make sure you go to the IRS website. Now, you guys can get there by putting in irs.gov, or you can go through my websites, and I have a couple of different places for you guys to click just for this site in general. One for self-employed and another for EIN. Now, just make sure that you're not trying to jump on a bandwagon and you're listening to someone that's giving you all these different things to do, and they cost thousands and thousands of dollars, guys, because you don't have to do that. I've listened to so many webinars since I've been a virtual assistant, and guys, that's been a while. And people will sell you these big old courses and packages and different things and tell you that they're going to help you, but you guys have kind of have to see it like, how are they really going to help you if they have so many people paying that same price? Always know that you can do things on your own. And I got a little sidetracked, but that's just something I was thinking of, because most people, videos and podcasts that I listen to, they're always trying to sell you something, but you don't need to be sold anything. There's so many ways to go and get free information online. So you guys just keep that in the back of your mind. Let me get back on track. Now, if you're trying to go into business on your own, you will need a EIN number in most cases. Now, I say in most cases because there are some states that tell you you don't need an EIN, but I'm telling you guys, it will be better to get an EIN number, and when you get it, keep up with it. Now, what is an EIN number? This is basically an employer identification number. It is also known as a federal tax identification number, and is basically used to identify a business entity. Generally, most business need this. Now, if you go on the website, I have somewhere for you to click to obtain an EIN if you don't have one. Now, getting off the whole tax aspect of everything, there are a lot of benefits that comes along with being self-employed, with doing things on your own. Some of the possible benefits are you have the ability to have a very flexible schedule. You can pick your own schedule. You can work when you want to. You can do what you want to do. And in the next video, I'm just going to basically break down the perks that you need to know about when becoming an independent contractor, because a lot of people don't know the rules when you are an independent contractor, and this is where those things come into play. But you have the ability to have a very flexible schedule. You can pick your own clients, and it's basically whatever you want to do, whatever you feel like your skills are. And you can see the video that I did before this. I'll put the playlist somewhere up on the screen. The video that I did before this, that was basically telling you how to find out what skills you have and just home in on those at first. You can also set your own pay rate and set your own hours. Now, setting your own pay rate, guys, think about whatever the minimum wage is in your state. Now, think of doubling that or tripling that. You don't have to have anyone to tell you how much you can make, what you can do. You can write your own contracts. That's going to be another video in telling them, what you're going to do and what you're not going to do, and how much they're going to pay you, and things of that sort. Now, when you have your own business, it comes with a whole little, I would like to say, a whole little setup that's needed. You will need a few things to get started. Now, you can't start and you don't have anything, but you have to have your own personal phone line. Now, if you have a smartphone or a cell phone, whatever you want to call it, if you have a phone, even if it's not on, if you can, how can I say this? If you can charge the phone up and you can put apps on your phone, that will work just fine. And this is why I say this. Now, when I say you have to have your own personal phone line, you can get a Google account and you can get a Google Voice number. You can have that number to ring to that telephone number. Or you can have your Google Voice number ring through your own personal computer or laptop. And that takes me to number 2. You have to have your own computer or laptop. Mac or PC is just fine because it's your business. You do what you want to do. Now, if you don't have your own personal phone and you're going to work through your computer, I would say that you need some type of headset so when you do answer those calls from that Google Voice off your computer, it sounds like you're inside of an office somewhere. And of course, there should be no background noise, but I can't tell you what to do because it's your business. Now, you also want high-speed internet. And this should be self-explanatory. You don't want an internet service that goes so slow it takes you forever to do anything, because how will you get paid that way? How will you be productive that way? And that's another video that would be coming up, and it's basically all about productivity. Let me get back on track. You also you don't need this, but it will probably be better if you have a printer, a scanner, and a smartphone. And I said that once before, and it just will help you out. Basically, if you don't want to sit down at your desk all day, a smartphone will be best, because you don't want to have to sit around and wait on clients the whole time. And you want your own dedicated email, and Gmail is just fine. A lot of people knock Gmail, but you guys will be in awe if you actually known how many professional businesses use Gmail. A lot of professional businesses use Gmail, and they use their own company at the end. So you may see owner at theircompany.com, but they could be using Gmail. I've seen a lot of owners contact me about jobs through Gmail. Gmail is like the now of things. So Gmail is just fine. Again, the possible benefits is having your own flexible schedule, choosing your own clients, choosing your own pay rate, and your own hours. Some things that you need is your own personal phone line, Google Voice, is best probably if you don't want to deal with all those voicemails and all those calls on your personal phone. Your own computer or laptop, high-speed internet, printer, scanner, smartphone, and a dedicated email. That's all you need. I'll be back next week with part 4, guys, and I appreciate you for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye.